Like, I am literally getting eaten alive by mosquitoes up here. I have shorts on, and it feels like I'm wearing long pants. There's that many of them just swarming around my feet right now. I did not anticipate there being mosquitoes on top of Monk's Mound. Really?
Yeah. Now I got wire. I got maybe slight and wire over here.
Strong healer?
Yeah.
Like shaman healer?
That's what I asked Puddle None. I'm trying to go back. Except this is still got my other word.
Yeah.
So I got through, strong sign, healer, went, and then over here, call, maybe. Slight, wire, puddle, none.
Well, go back over where you got the strong healer.
That was the first bump when you guys went way away and I said, I gotta go.
Since the start of CAPS in 2019 and our Urban Legends episode, we have been interested in sacred sites and mounds across Wisconsin and beyond. So come along on an adventure to see what we have found. During pre-European colonization, Wisconsin had more than 15,000 mounds, while perhaps only 4,000 remain today. Effigy mounds are raised mounds of dirt, round or conical in shape, or in the shape of birds, turtles, panthers, bears, and other animals, or even people, most notably the Man Mound of southern Wisconsin. Some of these mounds were used as burial sites, while others served a ceremonial purpose. If you have been following our work, the Burlington Woods, which has been featured on a few of our episodes now, is said to be on top of a serpent mound. Although controversial, there are reports of large human skeletons being excavated from these mounds as well.
This one looks nice, but still doesn't say where you are. And it's not even a real mound, it says. They don't know if it's a mound or not.
Oh, so that's this one.
That's the same thing that was on the other sign. That's why I thought that's where I was over there. And it's not long in this way. It's still going around. I don't get... I thought it was this one. Tapering mound. Okay.
I don't know.
I know. Like, it says you are here. That doesn't... You are here.
Here's a little arrowhead. I've never found... Oh, there's the arrowhead.
Okay, so we're at that one. So this is upside down.
This is
That's
the eagle. Oh, see, that's an eagle. Okay. So this is the eagle one. That's over there at the end. This is the turtle. This one is whatever that sign is back there. And this is...
Where's the conical mound you walked by?
There was a round one, yeah.
Yeah, way over there.
Yeah, but we're not following the right
This is the
trail.
mink. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
it doesn't make any
that's
sense.
a mink.
But
Look
here's
at
your
how long and
here's
skinny
your little
it
tree.
is.
This is where we are.
Okay. But
So
you
your
can read
conical,
that in
your
that one.
this thing must be. Yeah, I know.
This map is that way.
And this one
That's
looks like an
north.
eagle.
Because that's west. That's where the sun's going down. So that's north. So the sign is back. So we're still going around.
I don't see any more signs over here.
All mounds are protected from disturbance under the Wisconsin burial site law. Visitors are prohibited from walking on or disturbing these sacred sites. This includes both public land and private land. Although these sites are protected, it was sad to see that the signage and displays at the Whitewater Effigy Preserve were in such disrepair.
I don't see the sign itself, though.
Our goal is to determine if these mounds not only have a geographical significance in the location of water, food, and other resources, but also have some sort of supernatural significance, such as ley lines or high EMF.
Anybody else here?
I like the strong healer. That was interesting.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
I
that would
walked
fit,
away
but-
from it and it went through. I'm like, yeah, I'm through. They're leaving me. And it went strong healer. Something else in there. I went, are you a shaman? And then it didn't say anything. And I walked away.
I get nothing on EMF for the whole place, so.
Around here, do you think three around here?
What?
It's around here only.
There's 3 of them. It just, didn't you read, or didn't you listen to what I said? There's 3 and they're water spirits. Yeah. The sign's got a picture of the 3 of them. One here, one there, and there's got to be one by that tree, I would think, is the other one. Right? What do you think? This one, that one, and then the under the 2 trees there?
Yeah. Yeah, they're old enough that those trees would grow strong.
Wed farmers. Oh, northern. I didn't know that. Northern wed farmers.
No, she wants nothing. She has like a full park thing.
Yep. I really wanted there to be EMFs at these places, you know? Because that would show the energy of this place.
I definitely think we need to go down to the effigy mounds in the southwest part of the state sometime.
I have always been fascinated with the Great Pyramids of Egypt, South and Central America, so I couldn't pass up the opportunity to visit the largest earthen mound in North America. Located just outside of St. Louis in Collinsville, Illinois, lies the City of the Sun, Cahokia. Cahokia is the largest pre-Columbian site north of Mexico. At its peak, the metropolis stretched over 4,000 acres, encompassing over 120 earthen mounds, and hosted a population of nearly 20,000 people. The largest of the earthen mounds is known as Monk's Mound, standing a whopping 100 feet tall, 955 feet long, and 775 feet wide, roughly the same size as the base of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The entirety of Monk's Mound was built of basket-transported soil and clay. Atop the Great Plateau lived the chief. Not only was he in charge of maintaining order in the community, but also the balance of harmony between this world and the world beyond.
I have come down here to Monk's Mound in the hopes of quiet meditation and reflection, and I was wondering if there was anything or anyone that would like to talk to me. Right here is a little device. It has a little light on it. If you come close and interact with that little light, you can make more lights light up like this. If you make the lights light up, then I will consider that a affirmative or a yes answer to a question. If you do not interact with it and only leave that light shining, I will consider that a no answer to a question. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, take some more pictures, and if you would like to interact, just come up here and touch this little device in my hand. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but it is super foggy down in the gully here. Well, not the gully, but off the edges of the mound. And there are a lot of mosquitoes. Over there you have the skyline of St. Louis. That's how close we are. Also kind of looking up at the sky too to see if any UFOs or strange lights or anything maybe. I do kind of hear like something's up here with me. Oh, that was a sign over there. That scared me. I don't know if you can see the cars down there. I'm not really getting anything on the EMF though. I did when I first got up here. I think over in this area. Is there anything here that would like to communicate? I'll take a couple more pictures and head back down. Take some more video of this. Oh! Is there something here? Can you make the lights light up more?
Overall, a few EMF spikes, and I didn't really capture anything besides an awesome view in my pictures. But before heading home, I decided to stop up the road in Alton, Illinois, to visit another site connected with the Mississippian people, the Piasaw bird. As with many legends, this one has been misrepresented in many cases.
When you look back to the records of French explorers, there is a sketch of what these two creatures, not just one creature, look like. They weren't at the current location of the repainting of what this pictographed is. They're not in the original location. The original location is in an area on a cliff face that's now eroded away, and it's where some very dangerous rapids were present. And there were two creatures that were depicted. And in this sketch from French explorers, you see that there were no wings. There were scales, in fact. And this is a creature that is known among the woodland nations as Mississippi. It's just completely different than it was. But so these two scaly creatures that were reflected, and these are aquatic creatures that actually the aerial creature, the Thunderbird was actually at odds with Mississippi, because Mississippi would often drown people canoeing by. That's why the native people, the Illini, depicted them on the rocks there, because other canoeists would be coming through, and it was put there as a warning that, you might be pulled under by Mississippi, so be on your guard. So Mississippi would often drown people, and the Thunderbird, actually, the flying creature in Woodlands lore, was feared, but also revered and as a protector of humanity. And the Thunderbird would often attack and attempt to kill, and sometimes kill, Mississippi.
Piasaw actually means small supernatural being.
Aztalan State Park.
Nice.
Aztalan State Park sits in southern Wisconsin in Jefferson County. It was the home of the Mississippian people during the 10th through 13th centuries, who archaeologists believe went on to become the Aztecs of Central and South America. The largest settlement of the Mississippians in North America was Cahokia. The name Aztalan comes from the Mexican language meaning near water, and was given to the location for being near the Great Lakes. Astalin most notably features several earthen mounds, including a large, flat-top platform, several burial mounds, and a wooden stockade surrounding the settlement.
Should we just go to that mound?
The big one? Yeah.
Is that a path over there?
Yeah, I mean, you got that. You got the Ovilus.
Yeah, and I'll just sit over there.
I would go to this closer one here is the one that we were heading towards.
I just saw. I think I saw one over there. But
Yeah.
I'll go.
The farthest, this corner one is the gravel knoll. That's the one where they buried dead bodies in with the gravel. And the mortuary one is the front corner one. That was their people, they believe.
And
This one is the enemy.
one. You said the one that had the three tiny ones, the princesses.
Way up along the road. Not one of these. The princess one was way up in the front. But that one would have been like the monastery one. Huh? Alright.
Can you turn your walking eyes?
Gotcha.
Oh, there's a sign too.
Sign, sign, everywhere a sign.
This is like walking in the desert to the pyramid in the hot sun. And I don't see any shade in sight here. Okay. This has been a rough day, so sorry about how I sound. Okay, that's one. Turn around, look down. Not that bad. Those guys are way over there. What do you got to say? Nothing. Nothing on this mound.
Shy.
Oh, okay. You're shy? Whoever's buried here is shy? So you don't want to talk? I'll just walk around on this level. Once around, maybe. We'll see what I get. All right, now, okay. So that's the first set of stairs. This is the second set of stairs. All right. If you want to talk to me, here we go. One. That's more than my upstairs stairway. Okay. Here we are. Oops. Well, now I'm up here. And I'm not getting nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
You can let us know that you're here. Touch the device right here in the middle. Let us know that you're here. You can go near it. We want to know more about why you abandoned this village.
Can you tell us your names? Can you tell us how many people are here? Can you tell us how you died?
Seems pretty quiet. I think I want to go back to the van before we do another one. I have tobacco. And we can set up tobacco too. Especially when we get to the top of the big pyramid. Because that's supposed to be the chief high area and stuff, so.
Alright, thank you for your time now. And whoever resides here, don't come back home with us.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your night here.
Thank you for your time. Please enjoy the rest of your stay at Astelin State Park.
Yeah, I found the other mound. I didn't notice that was a mound before.
Yeah, that's what I said. We went up by the Princess Mound, or the last mound that we could find, and we didn't get nothing up there. We're working our way back. I think I'm going to stop at the van and grab some tobacco before we go up onto that really big pyramid.
I already been up there. It didn't say much. Just a couple words. It said it was shy.
Warfare! Ooh, that's a cool picture. The stockade suggests an ongoing conflict during Astelin's occupation. However, only one of the individuals found buried at Astelin shows evidence of a violent death, an arrow point embedded into the side of the skull. Nonetheless, human bone fragments unassociated with event burials are found at numerous locations across the site, at times seemingly discarded in refuse pits and hearths. These bone fragments show signs of intentional cutting, breaking, and burning, but these fragments are not consistent with patterns of cutting and breaking resulting from cannibalism. Instead, they resemble patterns of fragmentation similar to other sites that provide evidence of ritual treatment of captives. Mississippian burial practices variously included dismemberment and cleansing of remains, cremation, and reburial. That said, the fragmented human bones found within the confines of the heavily fortified village indicate at least occasional episodes of conflict at Astelin, perhaps with new groups of people in the area, the Onoto. So this should be where they buried their dead, the villagers. And they said that there was 3 layers to this that they've determined, and 11 people buried here, male and female. EVP session on top of mound number 2. This is the Mississippian burial mounds. It's interesting that nothing that we've read or looked at or anything here so far has said anything about like shamans or like any of that stuff. They have a lot of religious ceremonies and stuff, but it doesn't say like, you know, like a shamanic area or the, you know.
Can you tell us how your religious practices were done, your ceremonies? We like to learn about what you've done.
It was just past the summer solstice. Does that mean it's time to start planting or harvesting? It stands to reason that nothing is here. If these people died here, they were probably treated with respect and the rituals of their customs, of their people and everything, buried and passed on, you know? I think the only place here that I would expect to see anything is that last mound, the gravel knoll, where whatever they said is those bodies were cut up and, you know, not ritualistically buried. You know, even up on the big one, I mean, if this place is, you know, Native Americans and stuff were very close to the earth and the land and everything, and if they had their rituals and everything, they would have treated their people with respect. They would have been at peace when they died. You know, everything that we've read and seen here shows that there was no tragic, aside from the one with the arrow through his head. you know, and then whatever's at the gravel knoll. So it stands to reason that nothing would be here. Agree?
Let's cross over.
I don't know. I think we've done everything we can at this one. Well, I mean, does you both agree?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there's no reason to think that something would still be here. You know?
Yeah, but that kind of structure where there's the top, like the bottom and top, whatever.
Which one's the gravel one?
The far back one. I assume that one. No. Look at that one.
All right.
That one, I think.
Okay.
Because that's the big, that's the head people's one. All right, end of EVP session.
Okay, we're going upstairs again. You got anything to say?
Oh, geez, nice workout.
This is the top of the mound for the chief and spiritual and religious ceremonies for the tribe. So we present tobacco as an offering of communication. I will leave it right here next to our device, and we would appreciate it if you would come and come near the device that I have just set down here. If you do that, we will know that your presence is here and that you are with us. We hope that this offering is appreciated and accepted by you.
Chief, I want to know if you're here because I know I can feel you. You doing the ceremonies up here, the rituals?
We are not here to hurt you. We do not want your spirit to leave this area. We want to communicate with you and learn more about you and your people.
Can you show yourself? I'm getting an interesting scenario I'm seeing around me. I see a lot of people here. I see you guys here. You had quite the village. I can smell your campfires. I know you like to cook deer. That was one of your main sources of food, which was venison. And I know for a fact venison is a really good deal. Is there a reason why I'm seeing you? Is it because you want me to see you for who you really were? Because right now I see all your settlements here, like all your houses. I see the children playing. Wow, okay, this is interesting.
What do you see, Derek?
I see a ritual that's not good. They brought somebody up here that crossed them, and now they're sacrificing him for no reason. He was proclaiming his innocence, but the chief didn't want to hear anything of it. Oh. Oh.
Keep talking, man. Talk your way through it.
Can you tell me why this happened to you? Or why caused it? What's going on? Why are you trying to, why are you trying to say that you're innocent? Why are you pleading case to the high chief? What did you do wrong? Can you tell me? Did you betray him somehow? Were you a traitor? Is that what it was? You betrayed your own tribe? Why did you do it? Can you tell me why? Is that why you were brought up here? For a sacrificial ritual? Because the chief wanted the judge to see how you were, so he judged you as a guilty person. Even though you tried proclaiming your innocence. Oh. So, yeah, that's what the problem is. Did you try to apologize to the chief and see if that would help you? Not get sacrificed at the top there? What I got, he was talking about an ambush that he caused against his people from the other tribe that was here. He caused a really bad war between them. And that's why the chief put him here and sacrificed him on the spot. That's why he was trying to proclaim his innocence.
So he was a person of this tribe.
That was a traitor. And that's why I had to walk down the hill, because I could feel him here, and I can see him just laying there getting ready to be sacrificed. I can hear him cry out, please, please, no. And he also said it in his language, where I couldn't understand. He said it in English and his language. So, yeah, that's what I was getting. That's why I had to walk away from everybody. Mm-hmm. This happened to me at the shamanic circle down at Burlington and at the mounds.
You get visions.
I get the whole works, dude.
I get visions from time to time, but most I hear shit.
No, I get the whole thing, the whole gamut of like visions, voices. I see what plays out for me like a movie, dude. Like as I walked down there, because I was sitting here and I looked this way, I could see him laying down with his arms out, like stretched out like this, because they had him on some kind of spirit, like ritual board where he sacrificed people on. I could see him laying and just asking the chief to proclaim his innocence to the chief, and chief didn't want to hear nothing. And I see another Indian above him getting ready to kill him off. He was ready to go like that. He had it ready to go. And then I seen him and I was like, what? That's why you hear me asking why. And he told me an ambush that he caused. And the chief got angry with him and said, there's no more chances for you getting sacrificed. I don't care whether you're innocent or not. It was not a good scene after that, because right after I seen him laying there, I can see the Indian getting ready, and I see him jab him. I don't know if it was a spear or a tomahawk, like either here or in the heart. I can't really see that part. That blurred out at the last possible second.
It's probably when he died, so can't tell.
But I can feel his heartbeat the last couple beats before he went, and then the last heartbeat, it stopped.
So Dustin, what do you think of all this? What do you think of what he just said? Like, where do you fall on the skeptic believer spectrum of this?
Back him up 100%.
Thank you for your time this evening with us.
May you rest in peace, chief, or fellow peoples.
We appreciate any communications that you did attempt. We understand that it is hard for you to manifest and use the energy. So if you did your best, we appreciate it and thank you.
With new equipment, information, knowledge, and more experience, I decided to head back down to Monk's Mound and give it another try.
Can you imagine building this entire thing with baskets of dirt? One basket at a time carried across an entire area like this. insane. The amount of work and manual labor that went into constructing this. Oh, at this point my legs are starting to burn. That's it. That's the top. I am literally getting eaten alive by mosquitoes up here. I have shorts on and it feels like I'm wearing long pants. There's that many of them just swarming around my feet right now. I did not anticipate there being mosquitoes on top of Monk's Mound. Well, we'll give this a shot up here, see what we get, and that'll be that. Hello. My name is Barnaby, and I am here. I come in peace with an offering of tobacco, and I am on a journey to seek understanding and knowledge, and to communicate with the people who were at this site before we came here, who built this monument. So I offer you tobacco as a peace offering to show you that I come as tribute and in peace. I have brought some devices with me tonight. This ball here, if you touch it, you can make it light up like I just did. A lot of this stuff is probably unfamiliar to you. So hopefully you may not understand me. You may not be able to communicate, and that's okay. But know that I come with respect to your mound, your sacred place. If you come near me, you can make this device here light up like that and use your... No. No what? So if you come near this device, this right here, you can select affirmative or negative, yes or no, based on what you tap on it. And you apparently just made it say no, whatever you did. If that was you, can you please interact with this again? A lot of people know that you guys drew pictures to describe what you felt. So how about we put this here and you can show me how you feel right now. Each one of those little pictures depicts your face. You're sad. Why are you sad? Are you sad that I am up here? You can interact with these as well. Are you sad of what the people who are here now have done to this area? Does that make you sad? That was triggered by EMF, not any tapping or anything like that. So, I'm getting eaten alive. I can't do this. Like, there's so many bugs up here. The problem with doing this investigation is that no matter who is here, I don't speak that language. And unless I can communicate, like, through pictures or something like that, I don't think I can have a conversation with anything here, which really sucks because, you know, it'd be really cool to tie this into the other stuff and learn more about these people and what's going on here. But I think we're going to call it a night. Just because I didn't get anything last time I was here, and I'll take a bunch of pictures, see if anything shows up on that. But other than that, I don't think any of our equipment is going to make a difference. So, just heard a whistle back there. I saw like a light beam over there, kind of in between here and that light tower. I don't know what that was. Kind of coming down from the sky to the ground. This would be a cool place to look for UFOs on a clear night.
For now, the mounds keep their secrets. We didn't find any strange readings of EMF or other energy in these areas, and the locations we investigated were all near water and other great natural resources. Perhaps that's all it was. Food, safety, an easy means of transportation, an abundance of wildlife, all lending to the perfect location for villages and ancient cities. But it still makes you wonder, when you can't see the shape of these mounds from the ground, who was meant to see them?